Good morning, class 9. Today we will do question number 6, 7, 8 and 9 of exercise 8.1. Question number 6. Diagonal AC of a parallelogram ABCD bisect angle A. Show that it bisect angle C also for the first part. Now ABCD is a parallelogram and AC diagonal bisect angle A. It means angle 1 is equal to angle 2. And we have to show that it bisect angle C also. It means you have to prove angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Now angle 1 is equal to angle 2. It is already given to us. Angle 1 is equal to angle 4. This angle 1 is equal to angle 4. ABCD is a parallelogram. So angle 1 and angle 4 are alternate interior angles. So they are equal. Similarly, we can say angle 2 is equal to angle 3. Same again alternate interior angle. Angle 1 is equal to angle 2. The value of angle 1 is angle 4. The value of angle 2 is angle 3. So we can say from the 3 equation, angle 3 is equal to angle 4. So angle 3 is equal to angle 4. It means diagonal AC bisect angle C also. Here angle C is angle 3 plus angle 4, but both are equal. Now for the second part, we have to prove that ABCD is a rhombus. It means we have to show AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to AD. Now for that, we have to show that all the lines, it means all the sides are equal. Now it is a parallelogram. So angle 1 is equal to angle 4. Angle 2 is equal to angle 3. This is alternate interior angles. Now angle 1 is equal to angle 2 and angle 3 is equal to angle 4. By first part, already we have shown angle 3 is equal to angle 4 and angle 1 is equal to angle 2. It is given to us. Now if all the angles are equal, so we can say that angle 2 is equal to angle 4. In this triangle ABC, angle 2 is equal to angle 4. How both are equal? Because angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Angle 2 is equal to angle 3. Angle 3 is equal to angle 4. So we can say angle 2 is equal to angle 4. Similarly, we can say angle 1 is equal to angle 3. So in this triangle, two angles are equal. It means ABC is an isosceles triangle. So the sides opposite to the equal angles are equal. So AB is equal to BC. Similarly, we can say AD is equal to DC. So AD is equal to DC and AB is equal to BC. It means we have shown that the adjacent sides of the triangles are equal. But it was a parallelogram and adjacent sides are also equal. So we can say it is a rhombus. Now question number 7. ABCD is a rhombus. Show that the diagonal AC bisect angle A as well as angle C and the diagonal BD bisect angle B as well as angle D. We will show for the diagonal AC. And similarly, we can show for diagonal BD. Now ABCD, it is a rhombus. It means all the sides are equal. And rhombus is a parallelogram also. So according to parallelogram, I can say angle 1 is equal to angle 4 and angle 2 is equal to angle 3. Alternate interior angles. Now in this triangle, if I will see in this triangle, AB is equal to BC. So angle 2 is equal to angle 4. And DA is equal to DC, so angle 1 is equal to angle 3. I have written here angle 1 is equal to angle 3 and angle 2 is equal to angle 4. So from the equations, if we compare 1 and 4, angle 1 is equal to angle 4, angle 4 is equal to angle 2. It means angle 1 and angle 2 are equal. Angle 1 and angle 2 are equal. It means I can say AC is bisecting angle A. Similarly, from equation 1 and 3, 1 and 3. Angle 1 is equal to angle 4, angle 1 is equal to angle 3. So angle 4 and angle 3 both are equal. So AC bisect angle C also. It means angle 3 is equal to angle 4, angle 1 is equal to angle 2. It means the diagonal AC bisect angle A as well as angle C. Similarly, we can show for the diagonal DB. Now, you can do that the diagonal BD bisect angle B as well as angle D. It will do by yourself. Now, question number 8. ABCD is a rectangle in which the diagonal AC bisect angle A as well as angle C. It is given to us. And we have to show that ABCD is a square. Now ABCD is a rectangle, so opposite sides are equal. And according to given angle A and angle C, both are bisected by the diagonal. It means angle 1 is equal to angle 2, it is given. Angle 3 is equal to angle 4, it is also given. ABCD was a rectangle and rectangle is a parallelogram. So angle 1 is equal to angle 4 and angle 2 is equal to angle 3. Alternate interior angles. Now from equation 1 and 4, angle 1 is equal to angle 2, angle 2 is equal to angle 3. Angle 1 is equal to angle 3. It means in triangle ACD, angle 1 is coming to equal angle 3. So this is an isosceles triangle. So AD is equal to DC. Similarly, I can show AB is equal to BC. So from all, I can say that all the sides are equal. It means it is a square. Now for the second part, the diagonal BD bisect angle B as well as angle D. I have to show that the diagonal bisect angle B as well as angle D. It means angle 7 is equal to angle 8 and angle 5 is equal to angle 6. I have to show. Now in the first part, ABCD is a square. I have proved. It means AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to DA. Now AB is equal to AD. AB is equal to AD. So I can say in the triangle ABD, angle 5 is equal to angle 7. The angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. Similarly, I can say angle 6 is equal to angle 8 for the same reason. But angle 7 is equal to angle 6, alternate interior angles. Angle 5 is equal to angle 8, alternate interior angles. So from equation 5 and 7, from 5, angle 5 is equal to angle 7 and angle 7 is equal to angle 6. It means angle 5 and angle 6 both are equal. Similarly, angle 8 and angle 7 both are equal. Angle 7 and 8 both are equal means angle B is bisected here. Angle 5 is equal to angle 6. It means angle D is bisected here. So we can say diagonal BD bisect angle B as well as angle D. Now question number 9. ABCD is a parallelogram and AP and CQ are the perpendiculars from the vertices A and C on the diagonal BD. Show that triangle ABP is congruent with triangle CQD and AP is equal to CQ. Now APB triangle, APB triangle and CQD triangle. We will take these two triangles and here AP is equal to CQ. It is given that both are the perpendiculars. So we can take that angle 1 and angle 2 both are of 90 degree. And AB is equal to DC. These are the opposite sides of the parallelogram. And angle 4 is equal to angle 3. These are alternate interior angles. So we can say side, angle, side. So by angle, side criteria, triangle ABP is congruent with triangle CDQ. And by CPCT part, we can say AP is equal to CQ. Now today you will do question number 6 to 9 of exercise 8.1 in your fair notebook.